Look, it followed me home. Just turn right here.
I made the mistake of telling my wife that you told me just to stay stock as long as I could. Now she's like, okay, good. Budget just dropped.
It really will pay off.
Considering that, I think I agree. I'm concentrating on keeping this thing running and optimizing a few things, but making sure I'm learning.
Yeah, I agree. Yep, right up behind the silver Miata.
Yep.
Yeah, it's he's gonna move, so just move up behind the red Mustang. Miata does not sound so. Or no, it's a Mustang. Yeah, it really pays off if you can stay mostly stock. It'll make you a better driver, and it's cheaper. And you start getting into upgraded tires and brakes and stuff like that, they don't last as long. So we'll be spending more on a regular basis. And like I said, they cover your mistakes. So you get really grippy tires, and you're not really braking well. They'll cover some of that, and so it takes you longer to learn. So that's the trade-off is that you're not going to have performance, but until you can, I can go out now and I can do lap, and come in, and if I look at my data, it's all clustered within a time. It's real close. Until you can get to that point, this stuff isn't going to benefit you. Obviously, safe vehicle is priority, and really good tires, and just quality brakes. Stock brakes paid for it. Yep. Nice. Okay. Let the car out to the right. There you go. We got plenty of track out here. No, you're doing good. You're doing good. Great. Turn in. And out. And brake, 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 brake. Wait for it. Now turn in. And out. Good. Doing well. Yep, stay in third. Cars by. And these are guys who have been here, so. Turn in, and let the car out, and now start pointing them by, lift, lift, lift. First white car, should be one more white car, go ahead and put them by. Good. Good job. Stay in third. Doing good. Yeah, you probably could.
I want to take off, but then I realize I'm too hot.
Yep. Yep. Good. Yep. And come out to the right, and once we're out here, go ahead and let the blue car by. Gear shifts are so good. You're a little early. See the cones out there. So now how you have to wait for it? Good job though. Nice correction. Yep. Back to the left. Now brake. Now turn in. There. Good. Brake. Turn in. Good. Stay there. Turn it. Good. And out. Come up the hill. Once we make the turn, we'll let the car by. Out to the right. Go ahead and let the gray Mini by. Lift a little. Back on the gas. Stay in third. Doing good. Brake, 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 brake. More brake, more brake. Nice. And yeah, you can stay in third here. Brake, 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 brake. In. They're just getting warm. Brake. You need a little brake. Yeah, because see the track falls away.
Yeah.
Here. Yep, good. Good job. You're doing great. Great. Let the car out to the right, and then go ahead and let the white car by. Yep, go ahead and let it by. Good. Straight. Out to the right. Straight. Brake. Now turn in. Good. Nice. You did it. All good. Right. Third gear. Yep. Here. Now come in. There you go. Look at that. Well done.
Felt a lot better.
Brake. Turn in. Good. Brake, 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 brake. Turn in. Good. Let the car out. You can let the car out, means you can get on the throttle more too.
Okay.
Good. You're in third, stay there. Turn in. And out. And gas. We've got a car stopped up here, yellow flag, so just keep driving, you're doing fine. Turn in, turn in. Stay here, you're good. Keep going, go ahead and go. Just drive, I'll watch for everything else, you're doing fine. Okay, black flag. So we'll just continue driving at a reduced pace. Yep, I see the flag, turn in. You concentrate on driving, I'll concentrate on everything else. Probably what they're gonna do is have us pit in, but we'll watch and see. I'll watch for the next station. So there's also no passing at this time. So we've got flashing yellows, good. So up here we'll see the corner station. He's black, so this means we pit in. And I'll walk you through that. I usually just let them know I see the flag. And one of the ways you can do that is just wave at them.
So just slower pace.
Yeah, just slower pace, and then we'll pit in. Yep. I'll let them know we saw the flag. So, yeah, and then you'll come around the corner here, and remember, then we stay straight and fist out the window, just to let everyone know we're coming in, and then we'll pit in and get further instructions. This time, you won't have to turn left.
Okay.
We'll just kind of go to the side of the cones. Does that make sense? You'll see where everyone's gridding up. Like a misfire or something there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It just popped up the other day. I think I have a vacuum line loose or something. Oh. Sorry.
No, I couldn't see him till last minute. We'll just go here. You can pull up a little more. Yeah, you don't have a check engine light, do you? You do.
I do, yeah.
Is it?
I looked it up. It's a P0411
Okay.
airflow something. It seems to just kind of cut out
Okay.
at low speed and lower gears.
Okay. It's not. Has it ever flashed? The check engine light?
No.
Okay. I don't remember. Yeah. So that sounds like a. So it was an airflow code.
Yeah.
Sounds like a vacuum leak of some kind.
I think that's what it is. I didn't have time. It just popped up Friday. I took it in to get an alignment and it came on. And I looked it up. I looked up the code. I have a little blue reader.
Mm-hmm.
And it gave me the error. I kind of tried to check a few things, but I wasn't about to dig it.
We should, yeah. Okay, so we'll follow the car here. I think we're going to be set back out. Let it out now. Let it out. Start coming out. See? The car's more stable. Good. Third, stay there. And out. Nice. Then do your turn, and then once you do the turn, we'll let the green car by. You will blow past us. Let the yellow car by. Lift off just a little bit. There you go. Good. In third, stay there. Brake. Turn in. Yeah. Open the wheel just a little bit. There you go. Doing good. How you feeling?
Pretty good.
Brake. Now turn in. There you go. Yeah. And to the left. Brake. Now turn in. Yes. Straight. Brake. Now turn in. Much better. See how much more track we can use there? Nice. And brake. Turn in. Brake. Turn in. Open wheel. Let the car out to the right. Very good. Let the red car by. He's going to catch us anyway. Lift. Let the black car by. Good. Okay. You're in fourth. Hands on the wheel. To the right. More to the right. Straight. Brake. Turn in. It's easy.
Yeah.
It's just
I totally get the concept, but I find myself
you're doing
like
great,
not exactly
man.
in the right spot.
You're doing great. Yeah. Just ignore it. It's your track too. Just drive your line. Find that cone. Hold the throttle about right there. Good. Turn in. Good. Brake. Wait. Turn in. A little early. Out. There you go. Doing all right. I'm having fun. Good. Out to the right. Got some folks will get by us here after this turn. Turn in. Out to the right. Straight and lift. Start pointing them by. Black car. We've got a red car. Stay here. Just drive. Yep. All good. Brake. Turn in. You're fine. This is where you come around. Now bring the wheel to center. There you go. See, it straightens the car out. Come to the right and let this red car by. Lift. Let the black car by. Dark colored, whatever it is. And stay here. Good. Turn in. Nicely done. You handled that really well. Brake. Turn in. And straight. Brake. Turn in. That's the secret special BMW line. Brake. Oh yeah. The Gators.
Two of them over.
Yeah. You're good. Gators are there to use. Open wheel out to the right. Nice. Bye. Take the white car by. Okay, he's going to stay back. That's fine. Go ahead and drive your line. Over. To the right. Okay, straight. Brake. Brake, brake, brake. Turn in. Much better. Out to the right. There you go. Come back to the right. Stay in third. Good job. Turn in. And out to the right. Get this guy by after the turn. Turn in. And out to the right. And as you get straight, go ahead and point them by. Good. Is there another one? Okay. Couldn't see. Good. Turn in. Nice. Then come around. Hold the throttle. Come around. Now open the wheel. There you go. Car pushed a little bit. That's okay. Well done. Now turn in. I know it seems early, but look where we ended up.
Nice.
Great. Turn in. Straight. Straight. Brake. Turn in. Just wait. Car come around. There you go. Nice rotation. Good job. A little less throttle, see? Pushed his way out here. Yep. Well done. Yeah, we're going to have to look at that code. It's really holding up.
Yeah, I think it's
let him by. You staying back there? Okay. Drive your line. Stay straight. Straight. Brake. Turn in. Much better. See, you fixed it. Go to brake. Stay in third. Turn in. Alright, good. Out. Brake. I would do it when I don't want cars behind us when we try it the first time.
Yeah.
So we'll wait. Go ahead and point this car by. Lift off. Yep, go ahead and let him by. That'll be it. Yep. Good. Brake. Turn in. There you go. Now be patient. Let it come around. Wait. Now straighten gas. Much better. Well done. Come to the right, let the white car by. He's going to catch us anyway. Drive your line. Turn in. Okay. Wait. Turn in. Good. Turn in. Want to try second at the last corner? Okay, you can. No, not now. Let the white car by. That car looked white in the mirror. Good job. Hands on wheel. Straight, brake. Which distance we closed? Yeah, well done. 1/3 here. Brake, brake, brake. Turn in. Nice. Brake, 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 brake. Turn in. Out. And yeah, you can try second gear if you want. So while you're braking, now. There. Too much. Let it out, let it out. Carried a lot more speed, didn't you? Yeah, well done though. And yep, go shift if you want.
So used to somebody passing me here.
Now straighten gas. There you go. Yeah. Dude, for your first session, you're doing great. And it's a longer session, too. Brake, 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 brake. Turn in. Yep. Brake. Now turn in. And point the car straight. Straight at that gator next time. That'll work on it. Good job. How you feeling? Good. Brake. If you want second here, you can try it, but you got to shift now. Need an upshift. Need one more. Ready? And checker, checker, checker. Alright, ease off. Ease off. Just let the car breathe. Perfect session, man. We got the checkered flag. We won.
Straight, and I'm like, the road's kind of turning away from me, and so I start letting up.
Yeah, I think it's just breaking some of the street habits.
Yeah.
You're just used to driving on the street, so that's fine. That's totally normal first session. And just ease it around here. I use this lap to really cool the car off and myself, just kind of relax. But I try to start developing muscle memory. I try to drive my line. So I'm always building that muscle memory. It's kind of a fine line, like maybe 60% pace kind of thing, which is hard to gauge right now. Enough that I barely need the brakes. That's kind of what I try to do. Go in a second if you want, kind of practice that. And then this is where you kind of short shift. You shift into third kind of early.
That's not right.
Did you find fifth?
I found first.
Oh.
I was in second.
Be careful of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, be careful of that. That's one of the reasons I do limit my shifting, is that you can find a different gear and you don't want first.
Shifting streets, and I think there's times where I'm like, I need.
Yeah, don't do it.
I don't probably need the other gear, just get that sensation.
Yep.
I'm like,
yeah, track driving's a little different.
Yeah.
Give them a wave. Job well done. Corner workers sit out in the weather all day. So
yeah.
I'd like to say hi. Good job. Come around here. Come around the corner, and then we'll straighten out and pit in. Signal to pit in. Good job. And we're done. So I think what I would do if I was you is maybe just check anything visually in the engine bay. See if you see any obvious loose or broken hose or anything. Just a visual inspection.
Yeah.
It might just be something's popped off. It could be a quick fix. Because even if we were in third, the car shouldn't bog quite like that.
Yeah.
So
I did kind of give it a quick inspection yesterday, and didn't find anything, but I didn't really get under it, or I just kind of looked.
Wait for them to leave. All good. Nice job. I think it went really well.
Yeah.
So we'll leave, we'll disconnect you and leave that communicator with you. Just that way. And you can just slide it out or take your helmet off, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'll get it out when I get it. It's hard to get my helmet off in this car.
I've learned some tricks. So one thing you can do is you can open the door. You can kind of lean, and that'll help. I've learned how to take it off in the car, but if you want to get your helmet off, sometimes I kind of want it off after a session.
Just gotta remember to take the glasses off.
Oh yeah, the open face is going to be a little different, yeah. So you'll hang on to that one.
Okay.
So that way we don't mix them up. And then that'll be yours to use. And you're my only student, so.
Okay.
So what'd you think of the first session? Kind of quickly?
That was a blast.
Yeah.
I think, it's just the right instruction for me.
Okay, good.
I definitely feel like I'm trying to break habits.
Yeah, well,
while
sure.
paying attention to what you're saying.
You're doing great. I mean,
So,
you did everything I asked you to. And even if you missed a corner a little bit or whatever, you were very smooth. You didn't panic. That's going to happen. And so you did really well with traffic. There were no issues there. You're very smooth shifting, which is really going to speed up your progression.
Yeah.
A lot of people struggle with that. I'll admit shifting is not my greatest skill.
Okay.
So that's an important skill because that allows us to do some things.
Right.
Like you're kind of breaking into the carousel there, turn 3, the big bank.
Yeah.
And then you're shifting as you come into the braking zone. That's an advanced process.
Okay.
So, but your shifting is good enough that it allows you to do that. And I was just letting you do it because you were smooth, so I didn't say anything about it. A lot of people would upset the car there.
Right.
And so you did really well there. Like I said, I'm totally happy. There's nothing that I'm even remotely concerned about. Everything was great. I mean, for our first session, especially we had kind of an odd break. You sat for a while, So yeah, I'd say everything felt good to me. The brakes felt really good. The only other thing I'd recommend: don't set the parking brake when you park.
You know what? I was gonna.
Yep. It's habit.
I read about that, and I'm like, oh, that makes perfect sense. I have to make sure. I've trained myself to pull it every time.
Yes.
So now I have to untrain.
And I will admit I've never seen it be a problem.
Yeah.
But I don't want to find out.
I don't want to find out either.
So do that. Any other questions or anything for me right now?
I don't think so now. I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit of a jumble. Yeah. Let you process it.
Let you know
Get some lunch, relax.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I think I would check and just see if there's anything obvious.
Okay.
Because it seemed to drive fine otherwise.
Yeah.
I didn't notice anything.
We're just kind of bogged down in third.
We would bog down every once in a while. And it felt it wasn't like a bog to me. A bog is kind of like. It was more like almost like a misfire.
Okay. Yeah. There is a bit of a misfire that I've noticed just driving it on the street. So that's why it is.
So yeah, the only thing I'd be concerned about there is if it got worse and it's interrupting power. Someone behind you isn't going to expect that.
Right.
So that's the only thing I want to pick up on. So.
Okay.
But it might be something simple. I found hoses popped off before. I had a student with a 335 not long ago. Hose popped off on him on track. Threw him into limp mode, got it into the paddock, and started poking around. And I was like, "Oh yeah, your charge pipe is off."
Okay.
We were able to fix it. So,
I had the air box off, so I put a new expansion tank in it last weekend.
Smart move.
And I was like, I had it in at BMW dealership to have my airbags replaced because there was a recall.
Yep.
And of course they did a nice inspection. Hey, you should check out.
You need these $4,000. Yeah.
I'm like, I'll address these things myself.
Yeah.
But that was one of the things that it mentioned was I had a lot of residue on my expansion tank, and it needed to be. Well, they wanted me to do a whole full coolant refresh. I'm like, I'll do the expansion tank.
I will tell you though, in E36s, I will tell you, E36s and E46s, the cooling system gets replaced as a whole unit. Yeah. You do the whole thing. Yeah. So just FYI. Typically, I decided that'll be my winter part of my winter projects. Yeah. It'll get replaced. No problem. And swapped out. But the expansion tank. Yeah. Well, very good. Just needed to get done. I think I do have my BMW code reader with me. So if we need to, say it might be better than mine. It'll at least read beyond the OBD2 codes. Okay. I think I have it with me. I don't always bring it because I have one for my E36. Gotcha. And I didn't have a need for it. If I bring the X5, if I'm towing, then I'll bring the other scan tool. So, but yeah, I could. We might be able to do that. If not, I'm sure we could ping Paul at Eurospeedworks, my friend. If we need something looked at, I'm sure he'd help us out. Okay. So yeah, good job, man. Thank you. I'll see you at lunch. And thank you, sir. That was a blast. I had a freaking good time. I had a fucking blast. You were knocking it out of the park, man. That was awesome. I have to get over there's somebody right behind me. You did really well with that, though. Seriously, you did. There were times when I was like on the line in a corner, and I'm like, "Where did that guy go?" Yeah. He was they'll kind of disappear. Yeah. So all you can do, the best thing you can do in that situation is just be predictable and drive the line. Don't do something weird, and everyone else will kind of manage. Okay. And just like I said, that's why I was telling you. Some of the folks in the group have more experience, so they're getting more comfortable with being close to cars. Yep. So they're not trying to do anything. That's just how it happens. Got it. So that was I was telling you, that was the kind of thing that you'll see. So I mean, you've now done 30 minutes on track. I mean, they've done maybe 6 sessions. Yeah. So of course they're going to be a little more comfortable and have a little more pace. So makes sense. But your pace was exactly where it should have been. Sweet. Perfect. Awesome. Good job, man. I like to hear that. All right, I'll see you after lunch sometime. Yeah, I'll be over there at lunch. Sounds good. Sounds good, man. Pulled it and I put it back down. Okay.